From here on out, fuck a big three. I don't want to hear y'all talk about Jake. No. Let that nigga go ride his fucking bicycles. Y'all, you know what I'm mad at? It's the fucking fans.
What's up, everybody? So, in October last year, Drake released his 8th album titled For All the Dogs, which featured a collaboration with J. Cole called First Person Shooter. In one verse, Cole suggested that he, Drake, and Kendrick Lamar were the big three of the current era of hip-hop. To quote his exact lyrics, he rapped, "Love when they argue who the hardest MC, is it K. Dot, is it Aubrey, or me? With the big three like we started a league." The song debuted at the top of the US singles chart, becoming Drake's 13th and Cole's first #1 song. The achievement meant Drake tied with Michael Jackson for the most #1 singles by a male solo artist. Then a week later, Taylor Swift's Cruel Summer replaced them at #1, and the moment seemed to have passed. But privately, Kendrick Lamar had taken note and wasn't happy. So earlier this month, producer Metro Booming and rapper Future released a collab album called We Don't Trust You, and hidden in the track listing was an uncredited verse by Kendrick Lamar, and it was explosive. With a dope delivery, he took aim at Cole's verse, claiming there was no big three, it's just big me. So J. Cole has taken a U-turn after dissing Kendrick Lamar. So that we're all on the same page, let's listen to DJ Akademiks. What's your take on this? Please drop a comment, like the video. Our target is only 1,000 likes. Subscribe as well. Thank you.
I texted everybody I know. I talked to everybody I know. I said, do not bring up this nigga J. Cole in No More Hip Hop Conversations. Is he a good rapper? Is he a good lyricist? Does he make good music? Go do your little festival over there. But hear this. No more could we really speak about hip hop and the competitiveness. When we talk about hip hop and we talk about the big three, historically it's always been not only the biggest, but it's always been the guys who honestly really give it up. The competitive art form that is hip hop. It's a sport. It's a sport. It's a language. It's a culture. Hip hop has been so much things to so many people that we all have a shared sentiment of what it is. It's almost like we don't even need a one standard definition because we know hip hop when we see it. You know when something is hip hop. You have a feeling to it if you grew up in it. You have a feeling to it if you study it. You love it. And what we saw last night was a beta male bitch getting on stage, rapping for people. I just want to paint you a picture. I want to paint you a picture real quick. There was once a rapper who always had the talent, but never had the drive. You could go all the way back to when he used to be talking about the lecture Jay-Z used to give him. A guy who had the skill set, but didn't have the passion. Here's the difference as we oftentimes compare rappers to athletes. You see, Kobe, he had the skill set, the talent, but he had the drive. It's the reason why we say the Mamba mentality. It's unique, special. It's a killer instinct. It's something that can't be replicated. It's something that you have to know that even though you're greater than everybody else, you're chasing and you're going against the ghosts. It's a different level when you stop playing against your contemporaries and you're chasing legacy. But this guy told us a long time ago, this wasn't him. We wouldn't accept it because we couldn't see talent be wasted. Oh, no. No, you just need to claim it. Claim it. Just claim it. Stop saying, just claim you're the best. We gave him all the tools. Hey, we basically we pushed him into the spot. We pushed him into the ring. Now he's in there fighting Javonte Davis. He's over there on his knees. You're like, what the fuck is going on? But something happened in the last 3 years. The nigga came back around after getting cut from the Ghanaian basketball team. Like, how the hell do you do that? They called him riding tricycles in Tribeca. And for whatever reason, he said, man, you know what? I'm going to go for the top spot. I don't know who hyped him up. But I think it was probably him being the butt of every joke. Yo, Drake keep acting. Drake keep patting you on the back. You not like them. Oh, you're like, we clowned him. He said he was ready to go for the throne. Start rapping. Start doing the things that you would think the guy who want to go for the throne would do. God damn it, he did it. I seen him on features. He got out of his comfort zone to a certain extent. I loved it. This is hip hop. The guy who was almost boxed in at a point in social justice raps now showed that, yo, I could get with Moneybagg Yo, I could get with this guy. Yo, I'm the guy who, I'm just a great rapper. But all along, he kept telling us, I'm not the guy. He told us he let Nas down. Let's bring the song up. You got to be a special breed of bitch to let Nas down. It don't take too much. Nas famously said hip-hop was dead. Nas famously said hip-hop was dead. You know when Nas said that? Him and Jeezy beefed immediately. Fuck is you talking about hip-hop is dead? What I'm doing is hip-hop. That's what Jeezy said. Because hip-hop is more than just a time period. Hip-hop is ever evolving. But hip-hop still has the core tenets. So Jeezy felt offended. Many other people felt offended. What do you mean this shit is dead? What am I doing? What I'm doing is hip-hop. It's running through my blood and my veins. But when I heard this nigga, J. Cole, said he let Nas down, I knew this was a special breed of bitch. If you listen to the song, Let Nas Down, he was basically saying that he couldn't live up to the expectations, and there's a lot of times that the passion didn't drive him along certain paths that we thought he would have. J. Cole was telling us back then he wasn't the guy. Let me tell you what separates the people at the top versus the mid-tier guys, because this is where, and Big Sean, this is your only mention for the stream, you could have been up there too, but you're not the guy. You're not the guy. Not for talent, but for drive, hunger, desire, determination, and passion. You see, you can't be the guy if you're cool with being in the mix. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I'm one of the three. You're not the guy. Nobody comes home to say, oh no, I made the playoffs. Man, fuck the playoffs. Did you get the championship? But we've always noticed, until like 2 years ago, which I think he was cosplaying as the #1 rapper. Well, 2-3 years ago. Because it's been like since 2021. That's when Cole's demeanor really started changing. The other niggas around him that he was trying to compare himself to, they never said no big three. They never said it's us. They always said it's me. You heard what Kendrick said. They be debating in barbershop. Who's the best? Me, Jigga, or Nas? Andre 3000, Eminem. The rest of y'all new niggas? Y'all just new niggas. Y'all not even involved. He never seen himself with y'all as peers like y'all in the same bucket. You heard what the other niggas said. Yo, I'm top 2 and I'm not 2. So of course I feel let down. Of course I feel disappointed. When I bought into some of these bullshit rhymes that I could tell, you know, when he dropped this recent album, you know what I said to myself? I just did Vlad. I said, why does album sound like he had to rap it in the mirror to make himself believe it before he rapped it? He don't sound like he believed this shit. That's the difference between being in the mix and being the guy. But he almost got me. And actually, let me be honest, he did get me. Because when I heard him on First Person Shooter, when I heard him, I said, these are the bars of a gladiator, of somebody great. This is how you come at the game. He's finally evolved. He grew the bitch out of him. He was rapping like he didn't give a fuck who felt away, because he's always rapped about, he's rapped about kind of being the best, but every time he say he the best, he shout at the other two niggas who really the best. So when I hear him and he's like, yo, Niggas so thirsty to put me in beefs, dissecting my words and start looking too deep. I look at my tweets and start sucking my teeth. I'm letting it rock because I love the mystique. Fuck all that other shit he talking about. Just know if I diss you, I'd make sure you know that I hit you like I'm on your caller ID. I'm like, ah! It's a bloodthirsty sport, y'all. Now, there's going to be a couple pussy niggas in the mix who's going to think that we're saying, no, they should be fighting and killing each other. This is not what this is. Hip-hop isn't intuitively or just equal to violence. Hip-hop is synonymous with competition. It's a competitive sport. It's always a competitive sport. This shit started in a park with a jukebox and niggas just MCing. It was always competitive from the get-go. Some people want to take the route of, oh no, I'm just doing my own thing, I don't compete. Sure, cool. But at the end, this was always a competitive sport. That's one of the things that defines hip-hop from other genres. Jazz, country, rock, they're not as competitive. But hip-hop is. So when I hear a nigga start saying these things, just know if I diss you, I'll make sure you know that I hit you like I'm on your caller ID. I'm like, okay, cool. But then the bitch always snuck into the verse. Love when they argue the hardest MC. And this is where I knew this nigga was always a fraud. Is it K. Dot? He named the nigga first. Is it K. Dot? Is it Aubrey or me? We the big three like we started a league. Keep in mind, this is the only nigga who keep talking about the big three. This nigga, you know who J. Cole is? He's Jordan Poole on the fucking Warriors. Yo, it's the big three. It's me, Clay, and you, Steph. Like, no, nigga, the fuck? Get out of here. That's why, yo, Draymond, sleep this nigga, man. The fuck is he talking about? Sleep him. Fuck is you talking about? But I ain't gonna lie. Even then, he had me gassed because he did out-rap my GOAT on this track. I kid you not. I thought he was ready. I thought he was the guy. Why? He told me. He said, we the big three like we started a league. But right now, I'm feeling like Muhammad Ali. Y'all know who Muhammad Ali is? If you know anything about boxing, whatever they criticize Floyd and these other boxers about picking fights, ducking fades, doing this, picking the right time, Muhammad Ali gave everybody smoke. Anybody wanted smoke, he was a chimney, nigga. He was portable asthma, nigga. He was everywhere. That's who Muhammad Ali was. You want some smoke? I'm there, nigga. You want some smoke? I'm there, nigga. Anybody could get it. Anybody. So I'm saying, damn. J. Cole is on his Muhammad Ali shit. Any nigga could catch the hands. Lyrically, of course. I'm like, okay, this is going to be great. Then he goes more into it. The one that they call when they shit ain't connected no more. I feel like I got a job in IT. Rhyming with me is the biggest mistake. But I keep telling you, he's a nigga who's talking tough, but he always try to mention the real tough niggas. The Spider-Man meme is me looking at Drake. Nigga, talk about yourself. Leave Drake out of this for a second. It's like we recruited your homies, blah, blah, blah. Anyway. I'm watching all this shit. I'm like, okay. He says niggas ain't, he wanted people to test his pen. Kendrick gave a light verse. And when I say light, I don't mean it's trash. But Kendrick has a whole diss song. Yo, from what I've heard, hey, take this as what you want to hear. From what I've heard, Kendrick got a diss song violating these niggas' souls. What you heard on Like That was a light pack, but not because it's weak. It's because he ain't get into it yet. He's violating their souls on some other shit. So this was really like, this is a light this, hey, y'all niggas trash, fuck the big three, you niggas is, what's up? I'll battle both y'all, what's up? And you drop a whole EP, a whole tape, and you couldn't even pretend to be tough for 3 days? You apologize to him? How you apologize to the nigga who dissed you and called you trash? Called your discography a light pack. Chat, when I seen this yesterday, a singular tear fell down my left eye. I couldn't believe it. It's a reason why. Y'all remember back in the day, I used to call this nigga Napkin Cole. I forgot why I stopped. I should have not. This nigga was never about it from then till now. I always told you that J. Cole's raps was... by the way, here's another thing. And I knew maybe this is why you apologize to motherfucking Kendrick Lamar. Because everything you tried to say about Kendrick was cap. I told you he had to rap that shit in America because he ain't even believe it. What you really think your discography better than Kendrick, nigga? Talking about 4 albums in 12 years I could divide. Yeah, that nigga got 3 classics in 12 years, nigga. How many you got, nigga? Everything he was saying about Kendrick, we said about him. Oh yeah, that shit was trash. It put us to sleep. You know your nickname that I've been calling you is Nap King Cole, right? You're literally audio NyQuil. When we want to put some shit on, you know the white noise you can put on your TV or your Alexa or whatever the fuck, you put on a nice J. Cole album. It'll knock you out in 15 minutes. So when I heard him saying that to Kendrick, I'm like, is this nigga lacking self-awareness? What the fuck is going on? But again, I admit I was fooled. When I seen this last night, chat, when I seen this, he is exactly who we thought he was. A nigga not built for the crown. Listen to this weak-ass speech.
I've been happy. I've been moving on my own. Shit, nigga, it's wartime.
I blame all of y'all. Y'all should have left this nigga in Ghana once he stopped rapping. I keep telling you about these Kawhi Leonard ass niggas. If they don't have passion enough to drop music consistently, leave them where they at. This nigga must have thought he was Michael Jordan when Michael Jordan quit basketball to go play like baseball. This nigga was riding tricycles in Tribeca, went to Ghana to play basketball. He was a 12th man shooting 1-3 a game, gassed as fuck. He did not want to rap no more. Y'all niggas was like, no, we need you. We didn't need this fuck nigga. Let him stay wherever the fuck he's at. This nigga came back cosplaying as a top rapper and only did a bunch of beta male bullshit.
Right? Niggas want to see blood.
Yeah.
And
you've been telling us, somebody test me. Yo, why this nigga acting like we set him up to squabble? He's been talking like that. Numero uno.
And I was conflicted because
you're not like that. That's why you're conflicted. You're not like that. Yo, if Jay-Z don't call this nigga and tell him, bro, you a bitch, bro. I'm gonna just, like, we love you and everything, Cole, but, man, this is the reason why we got to keep you on tracks like this, like, all my life, man. You not like that, my nigga. You just not like that, bro.
One, I know my heart, you know what I mean? And, like, I know how I feel about my peers, these 2 niggas that I just been blessed to even stand beside in this game, let alone chase they.
He's still jacking the big 3. They're not chasing you. They're not chasing you. You're an afterthought. You're the nigga who's always at the runner-up podium. While these niggas are getting gold and silver, you're over there just like, yo, at least I'm on this bitch. For all y'all niggas who came in 4th and below, y'all not here. I got my bronze trophy. They're not thinking about you. You ain't no fucking competition.
Greatness, right? So I felt conflicted because I'm like, bro, I know I don't really feel no way. But the world want to see blood. I don't know if y'all can feel that, but the world want to see blood.
You know, I realized I thought Kanye West was the person who tried to embody and try to, like, you know, do this Jesus cosplay the most. It's this nigga. This nigga think he on some turn the other cheek. I love my brothers. Nigga, man, get out of that shit, nigga. These niggas violated your soul.
So I say all of that to say, in my spirit of trying to, like, get this music out, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I moved in a way that I feel spiritually feel bad on me. Like I try to, like, jab my nigga back and I try to keep it friendly. But at the end of the day, when I listen to it and when it comes out and I see the talk, that shit don't sit right with my spirit.
I know why it don't sit right, nigga. Because you gave some weak ass bars, nigga. Your shit wasn't hitting like how you see when Kendrick diss you niggas, Kendrick Kendrick diss you niggas like he's a father coming in to slap his lazy son out of his sleep. He talked to y'all niggas disrespectfully. You drop some shit and you don't like how people reacting to it. Now they making you seem like you did some bullshit and you in your feelings. See, you not a gladiator, man.
Spirit, that shit make me feel. That shit.
I guarantee if people were gassing this shit saying, yo, this is how you take the #1 spot. Great response. Yo, he demolished Kendrick. He not apologizing. But this is the bitch made shit I'm talking about. Basically, he talking about people kind of reacting to his diss. If he was on it, you would have stood on it. No Diddy. You would have been like, man, this is what I feel. Nigga, don't diss me. Yo, this is why I'm telling you, man. I don't care what y'all say about Drake, okay? I'm glad Drake my favorite rapper. Because ain't no fuck nigga about to diss us in a goddamn song and we about to sit here and like acknowledge their diss and then apologize for hours. Fuck that.
Disrupts my fucking peace. So what I want to say right here tonight is in the midst of me doing that and in that shit, trying to find a little angle and downplay this nigga's fucking catalog and his greatness, I want to say right now tonight.
The nigga even admitting he was capping in his fucking bars. Bruh, you couldn't pay me. There's nothing you could do to get this out of me. No Diddy. Like, it's no way, even if I really feel like, damn, that's my man's and I shouldn't have dissed him like that. Nigga, I'm never admitting that. Nigga, we could talk about it at the end. Yo, J. Cole must not got no real friends. If anybody got some real friends, y'all never fought with y'all friends? And then afterwards, you be like, yeah, that was some bullshit. Yeah, I shouldn't even. But nigga, this is mid-fight. It's a mid-fight. Fuck is you doing? This is mid-fight.
Like, how many people think Kendrick Lamar is one of the greatest motherfuckers to ever touch a fucking microphone?
I'm done with this nigga, man. It's over. It's over. It's like the nigga literally is telling you, I shouldn't have dissed this guy because he's so great, he's better than me. This guy, it's just like, what can we do with this? What can we do with this? Kendrick gotta have some secret for this nigga. Kendrick must know that J. Cole maybe secretly love men, fucking trannies transsexuals. I don't want to mess with people's yeah. J. Cole cheated on his wife or something, got a secret baby. I don't know what the fuck he must have known about this nigga, but the way he's copping a plea, nigga, at least I think Diddy was at least saying, you know what, man, fuck Cassie, nigga. We about to take it to. Oh, never mind, we're not taking it to court. We selling. This nigga is folding faster than Diddy. What the fuck? And this is another thing too. You see all y'all little Dreamville, Dollar in a Dream, J. Cole fans, we blame y'all niggas too, man. Y'all niggas pussy too. I'm sorry. Let this have been an OVO fest. Let Drake had been at OVO fest. Talking about in the middle of the Meek beef, talking about, hey, you know what, man? I shouldn't even drop no back-to-back. Matter of fact, ain't Meek one of the realest niggas ever? Nigga, it would have been radio silent, nigga. Who would have booed that nigga? Fuck out of here. It's wartime. The fuck are y'all over here? Ah! This ain't PG Lang Fest. It's Dreamville Fest. The fans pussy too. Who the boo Drake on stage? Get the fuck on out of here.
Dreamville, y'all love Kendrick Lamar, correct?
What?
As do I. So I just want to come up here and be like, publicly be like, bruh, that was the lamest, like, goofiest shit. And I say all that to say, it made me feel like 10 years ago when I was moving incorrectly. And I pray that God align me back up on my purpose and on my path. You know what I mean? I pray that my nigga really didn't feel no way. And if he did, my nigga, I got my chin out. Take your best shot. I'm going to take that shit.
It's only right. Kendrick, first of all, I think, we're going to talk about where this battle is going to lie afterwards, but Kendrick, don't spare this fuck nigga. Hit him with a guillotine. You see, a weak nigga like this, let me tell you, out of everybody, the worst type of man that you have to be careful of is a nigga that is spineless. He goes left, he goes right, he stands on no moral code, no principle. He don't even stand on his fucking word. Now, I know some of y'all might be like, no, he's just like, he realized he did something, he apologized. That's not what we're talking about. A man that is spineless, that will tolerate disrespect, that won't stand on his own word, that will say that if A happens, they'll respond with B, and A happens, and B's not an option no more, is on stage dick riding the ops, is somebody you want to go to war with. Let's be honest. And again, obviously, we're just making up shit. This is an analogy. Does J. Cole sound like the nigga that if you got problems in your city and you walking home late at night, you want to be with? He sound like he the nigga who gonna run once 5 niggas pull up, or he might be on their team beating your ass too. It's a spineless nigga, man. It's a disgusting trait to have. I know some of y'all gonna be like, no, he's nigga. It's a lyrical competition. In reality, I have a theory, people. Honestly, I have a theory. You see, J. Cole, I've always said is a sucker. I watched him for 3+ years get buttered up on stage every time him and Drake takes the stage. Drake gives him a 5-minute speech every time. Hey, brother, I know you're not the best. You'll never be the best. I'm the best. But you're right behind me. You're number 3. You're just there. Matter of fact, if it wasn't you being kind of mediocre, I wouldn't get to be way better. He gives him mad backhanded compliments, and J. Cole sits there and blushes and, oh my God, Aubrey, thank you. Not one of these times does he ever say and flip the script to say, Drake, thank you, because you made me the best rapper in the game. He plays his role like a good boy. Plays it like a good boy. I remember watching the whole time like, you still letting Aubrey tell you this bullshit to your face? Drake don't think it's a Spider-Man meme. He says it's a top 2, it ain't 2. So this is what I think happened. This is how malleable, gullible, and this is what happens when you truly don't have that killer instinct. You don't got mama mentality. I think Kendrick called this nigga. And I think Kendrick said, bro, you know I fuck with you. Them bars really wasn't for you. You know who I'm shooting at. Because Kendrick been trying to get at Drake. But he does it in like interesting ways where he doesn't seem like he's only going at one person. He'll do a control where he's mentioning 15 niggas. He'll do it in other different ways where it seemed like it could apply to maybe more than one, even though you kind of know it's for Drake. And when he felt attacked on this first-person shooter, he made a response that seemingly applied to both. I think he called J. Cole and said, bro, that shit wasn't meant for you, bro. And you know what J. Cole did? Oh, word? Oh, my bad then. Yeah, my bad. That's another reason why you don't want the spineless nigga on your team anyway.